You're this perp back with another random stream. I want to apologize first and foremost. Last night, um, just had some things come up, so I had to kind of push the stream back. It was kind of difficult too because everybody likes to stream on Fridays and Saturdays, and the weekends are not a bueno time to stream for your boy Perp. But I welcome anybody that's tuning in right now and checking out the live show. You know what I'm saying? If you checking out the replay, I appreciate it. If this is your first time ever catching a random live stream, it's exactly what it's called, a random live stream. Anything could possibly happen. Tonight, just have a couple things to talk about, nothing too deep. Depends on who pops in. If it's just me solo, I'll go for like an hour and then I'll just wrap it up. I'll have another random stream coming up on the 2nd of June. It's gonna be around like 11 o'clock. But all these dates, the next two random streams, the dates might change. So just be on the lookout for that. I might push those back like a day or so. But so you got two people watching. Shouts to the two people watching. Don't know who you are because you haven't announced yourself. Announce yourself when you step into the house of perp. I appreciate it because then it just lets me know who's in here rocking with your boy. Let y'all know super chats are available right now. Like I said, it's not going to be a long night because I don't think I'm going to have K Dot might come on. I don't know. He's probably knocked out or some doing some other shit. But yeah, we just gonna talk about HBO Max and Attack on Titan season 4 trailer. You know what I'm saying? If those two topics interest you, I welcome you to the show, and you know just want to kind of vent. This is why I like doing these live streams, just to vent, kind of just bullshit. You feel me? But a lot of things been going on. Let me know if y'all can hear me correctly. You know what I'm saying? You can hear me straight. No issues with the volume or nothing. I just want to be here loud and clear. Cause it's crazy times that we're living in. Most definitely crazy ass times that we're living in right now. Shit's going crazy with cops continuously killing unarmed black men. I'm not gonna touch on that, because I have my own personal feelings about it, and it's just about the time and my headspace. I'm in a different headspace right now. I'm more focused on this content right now, as far as dropping new content for you guys. I just got done watching Spirited Away, my first ever Studio Ghibli film that I ever watched, and I was blown away by it. You should definitely go check out that on the channel. After this stream, that's why I wanted to cut this stream short, because I want to get around to watching Howl's Moving Castle. I'm trying to watch that as soon as I get done this stream, so I can have a review up for you guys as soon as I'm done watching. Probably not gonna premiere it. I'll probably just, as soon as I'm done it, I'll just upload it and you know check to see if it updates when you guys wake up in the morning or something like that. Like it pops up immediately when you go hop on your YouTube and you look on your sub page. Boom. But I got recommended three Studio Ghibli films, two of which I already was gonna go review, which was Spirit Away, uh Howl's Moving Castle, and now people are telling me to watch was it Princess Mononoke or something like that. Scott, what's good, man? Scott, what's up, man? I appreciate you tuning in, man. I know you're the only one here. It's cool. It's the least amount of people I've had in my live stream, but like I said, everybody's fucking live streaming on Fridays, but it's cool. I'm still do my thing. I should have definitely streamed last night, but like I said, things came up, so I had to kind of push it to the day to today. Maybe I should have tried an afternoon stream. I'm gonna try the afternoon stream one of these days. Um, because it seems like the night times just be mad booked. Night times just be mad booked, and it's just like, damn, man. And that's the one thing about this pandemic, man. It's just got everybody and their mom streaming. So it's like it's hard to get a time slot that works. Usually I'm streaming during the day where normally not a lot of people are streaming. So, oh, right, 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 right. Okay, now I recognize you. Okay. Now, cause like I'm so bad with names, bro. I'm so bad with names when it comes to just everything in general. So please forgive me. But yeah, it's just crazy times we're living in right now, man. It's really crazy. But out of the midst of this craziness, this has possibly been the best day I had in some weeks now. I was supposed to get paid today, but obviously the payroll got fucking pushed back till today, tomorrow, Saturday. So I'm like, all right, whatever the fuck, wasting my time coming up here. But what made my weekend, or hell, my whole month, is that we got Attack on Titan season 4 first look trailer of what to expect of this final season, and I am so excited. But not going to talk about that just yet. Um, HBO Max launched this week. Um, if there's anybody out there that is watching right now or is watching the replay, let me know if you have tried out HBO Max. What are you watching? What are you looking forward to in the future of HBO Max? Because it's really interesting. You know, everything leading up to this launch of HBO Max with the Snyder Cut stuff, and I'm not going to talk about the Snyder Cut. So I'm gonna wait till that actually comes out next year to actually talk about it. Because just talking about it now is just kind of pointless. Talking about, or if like a trailer comes out, that'll probably the only time I'm talking about it is if the trailer drops, or we get some type of information, more information about like the actual rollout of this series or whatever the fuck they're gonna do with it. Yeah, so HBO Max is really interesting. I still see people saying that $15 is too much, but you kind of have to think about what exactly HBO is kind of offering you. Um, they're definitely offering you quality content off rip, so that alone gets points with me. You know what I'm saying? They have most of my favorite shows, and they have Crunchyroll, which I'll get into. You know, I have a whole video kind of breaking down what the platform actually looks like. I dive right into it. It's like a 16-minute video. I know it's pretty long, but you should definitely go check that out. But I can kind of talk about it more, a little bit more in depth now that it's been a couple of days and I've been messing around with certain things, adding to my watch list. My watch list is pretty damn deep right now, so that should tell you something. But there are some duds as far as what should have been at launch. But I understand. I feel like they took they scaled certain things back just so they can have a smooth launch. If that's the case, I'm completely fine with that. But the only things that kind of disappoint me, Brad, what's good, man? What's good, bro? Salute. The only thing that disappoints me about HBO Max, actually, let me bring up the thing so y'all know what I'm talking about. The only thing that disappoints me about HBO Max right now is a couple of things. The interface is cool, but it still needs some tweaks. Other than that, it's fine. I like the HUDs once we get like the Comedy Central, there's more HUDs that are going to be added. Right now, I think it's only like 6 HUDs that are like available. That's the HBO stuff, HBO Max originals, the Studio Ghibli, Crunchyroll, Time Warner Classic. Actually, no, I think there's 8. I think there's 8 HUDs because they got the Turner Classic Movies, the DC selection. So they do have a decent amount. I was thinking we were gonna get more, but when you really look through it, it's really nothing new that's not already out on HBO or you can find on demand or something like that. The Crunchyroll section, yeah, man, and that's the thing. But Brad, I'll get to that. I'll get to the anime section because Disney does technically have anime under their wing, which was it's Funimation. That's Hulu's got the streaming rights for Funimation and stuff, so they still have that. But going back to Crunchyroll, I was so disappointed in what they selected. Now there are like probably like 2 or 3 actually decent animes you could check out on there, like um what is it? Roni Kenshin, uh Kill a Kill. I forget the other one. I'm drawing a blank on it, but why wouldn't they just have the big? I would trade all those. I think it's like 9 or 10 shows they have for right now. I don't switch that and you just give me 5 Crunchyroll shows. You give me Attack on Titan. You put Naruto on there. You just put the big titles in there at least. You put the big titles there at least, and I would have been happy. But you know, so far, I'm getting caught up with the Studio Ghibli stuff because I haven't watched none of that. So that's all new territory for me. So if that wasn't there, then I would say like HBO Max is really not worth it. But that's all that's all up to whoever is buying the service and what services you already have. You know what I'm saying? I still think to this day though, if you had to choose only 2 entertainment apps to download, you should just get HBO and Netflix. But if you need that Disney fix, then you get Netflix and Disney, or you get Disney and HBO if you don't really care about Netflix. But yeah, these streaming wars are definitely going to be interesting. I think going forward for these streaming services, like before they launch, and it seems to be a reoccurring thing with these launches, it's just a lot of them are just half baked. Like Disney Plus launched half baked. Granted, they had the Mandalorian to help them, but it's like that's all they really have right now is the Mandalorian. It's almost been a year, so I feel like the Mandalorian was kind of premature. I feel like both Disney Plus and HBO Max were supposed to come out next year. Then they just pushed it. They just kind of like forced these platforms out. You know, I do like that the fact that surprised the fuck out of me that they are going to have all 8 Harry Potter films on HBO Max. It's there right now, which is really dope. I really appreciate them doing that because I know they don't have the TV rights or nothing like that. So I was hearing rumors that we possibly wouldn't see all Harry Potter movies until like 2025, which would have been fucking ridiculous. LB, what's up? Salute. I mean, Looney Tune doesn't really fit with the Disney brand. Looney Tunes is still uh a little bit too mature for their audience. I do like the Looney Tune shows that is on HBO Max, even though a lot of those episodes I feel like are just remakes with just new added animations and stuff like that. But they definitely needed another they needed they needed a stronger launch as far as originals goes because I didn't check out that Anna Kendrick show. I have no interest really to check that out. Um, but yeah, it's just HBO Max. I think after its first year, especially with like the same thing with Disney Plus, I think they'll be fine after their first years because going into their second year, I'm talking about Disney Plus for a moment. Going into their second year, they'll have Mandalorian season two. They'll have two seasons of Mandalorian. We'll start to see the Marvel shows and stuff roll out. So streaming wars are definitely going to be interesting, but these rollouts continuously prove my point on why none of these streaming services can really compete with Netflix. Netflix is doing so much, and I had a discussion about this with LB and the Black Guru on the Perp show, and we were talking about streaming services and how Netflix has too much to choose from. Which in return, how I would counter that is, I would say I would rather have everything under the sun to watch than to have just two or three shows. You know what I'm saying? That I'm paying X amount of dollars for. Like for me, even though Netflix has a wide variety of just content, you're getting your money's worth regardless. Even though you say to yourself, I don't know what to watch, or you have a hard time finding things, but you're getting quality content. You're getting 4K content if you got a 4K TV. Um, and you know what you're getting with Netflix. With these other companies, it's just like, how do you drop the ball and just they always come out semi ready, I should say. And I don't understand that. It's just y'all should just be taking notes from Netflix and don't make the mistakes that they make, but just do it in your way. And you know, I understand, everybody's trying to get a streaming service out. Everybody wants to make it to the finish line, but sometimes if you just take your time, you could make an impact. With Apple Plus coming out, Apple Plus is slightly, as far as its originals and what it's launched with, it's honestly, the shows on there are kind of better than what we've seen from like Disney Plus originals so far. Because Disney only has one original show that people are really watching or really tuning into, minus all the other stuff that they launched. Um, but yeah, it's just it's gonna be it's definitely gonna be interesting to see. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I feel you. But next year is gonna be crazy for content. Like if you're a content creator, like next year is gonna be insane. It's gonna be overwhelmingly insane with just content. It's where it comes to just movies, TV shows, and just anime and just anything entertainment wise. It's gonna be a stacked year. It's gonna be a crazy stacked year. But yeah, I'm all forward to watch these streaming wars go on. The only like, because to me, honestly, me personally, I know I'm a person that bootlegs and stuff, but I do both. I bootleg and I buy stuff. You know what I'm saying? If it's good enough, I'm literally only subscribed to HBO Max for like just YouTube purposes. You feel me? Because if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would not be talking about HBO Max at all. Like I wouldn't, I don't need any of these streaming services to be honest. But it's fun to have these discussions and talk about the future of just consuming content. It's definitely changing. I think going forward, we might we're definitely going to see more streaming services. QB might be out the door by next year or before next year. I don't know because it's looking like the numbers don't look that well. It's not looking good for them. And I had hope for QB because I always say this about QB. It's not meant to replace your Netflix, but it's a cool app to have if you travel a lot or if you're on the road or whatnot. You could always like put something on. If you're like waiting in line for something, you can, it's a cool little third or fourth like app to have, but it's definitely I definitely don't see it really reaching the masses as I thought it would, because that was definitely an app that had to have word of mouth for it to be successful, but it doesn't seem like it's getting enough word of mouth, so it's not looking really good for them right now. So it's a shame because, like I said, QB has a lot of potential to be something special, you know, and that's what a lot of these streaming services need to kind of start doing, is kind of be more innovative. Like I liked back what was that Black Mirror movie that came out in like 2018 on Netflix? It was like an interactive movie. I would like to see that. Like, give me a more interactive show. Give me interactive movies. Like, an interactive show would be dope to like literally pick and choose what you want your characters to do in a specific show, and you pretty much determine how the show goes. That would be fun as hell. Damn, I just dropped all this fucking weed. Fuck. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the future of streaming. So we got, what's the difference between HBO Now and Max? I mean, the difference is like there's really no difference because HBO Max is just pretty much turned into, or should I say, HBO Now and Go pretty much turned into HBO Max. So instead of having all these separate HBO apps, you only have to have one now. There's really no difference. Just HBO Now is just turned HBO Now and Go has just pretty much just turned into HBO Max. It's the same as HBO Now, but just with other content on it, just added, like other than just the regular HBO shows and stuff like that. So it's essentially the same thing. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it because I don't think it's gonna be a while before any of these any of these streaming services become even close to becoming competition with Netflix. Because just Netflix is just doing it right. I could name multiple shows just this year so far that have just been incredible. That you know, this is why they're on top. But they got a long road ahead of them. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see. Take a swig of water real quick. Yeah, it's crazy, right? For all my smokers out there, right? I usually roll blunts with games, and in my area, I usually get white grapes, and these bitches is sold out damn near everywhere. So I always have to go with these weird ass flavors. Like right now, I'm smoking this red sweet shit. I don't like it. It's like it's way too harsh, and just the taste of it is just nasty. But at least the weed's good, so it kind of cancels it out. I just think it's crazy. Philip, what's good, man? No, Philip. I meant to bring that up in K dot stream earlier. It's not ending because of a live action. It's ending because the manga it's getting to the end of the manga. That's why the anime is ending. But yeah, man, HBO Max is cool. I would say sign up for it, do the free trial, see what piques your interest. You know, even dive into some of the anime stuff if you have never watched none of the Studio Ghibli films. I really highly recommend you do because the creator behind those movies is like he's like the Japanese version of Disney. Like when I was watching Spirited Away, I was just like, yo, why can't we get Disney movies like this anymore? Like Disney movies are missing the soul and the heart in those movies because they're so stuck in their ways. Like this 3D animation shit is trash, man. Like they need to go back to just doing 2D animation. And that's why I like anime because even though anime technically goes into that 3D animation realm, they still stick to the traditional 2D animation and like they're the only ones really keeping that shit alive. I just prefer 2D animation, but definitely give HBO Max a try. They got all 6 seasons of Fresh Prince. I wish they put Martin on there. They need to put Martin on there. They need to put Family Matters. They put Martin on there. I have that shit on 24/7. Definitely check it out. Von Miller, what's good, bro? We're gonna get into that very shortly. That should be the next topic because I pretty much said all I had to say about HBO Max up to this point. Yeah, no problem, Scott. No problem, bro. No problem. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We're gonna get into the Attack on Titan talk, and then we could wrap things up. Because, like I said, I don't want this to be a super long show. It doesn't look like I'm gonna have any guests on tonight, but I will have another random stream probably sometime next week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Because right now I have it scheduled for June 2nd, but that might get pushed to the 3rd. I don't know. I gotta look at the schedule again. But Bond Miller, to answer your question, I'm gonna answer your question very shortly. Give me 2 seconds. Let me switch these banners. I can get to the fucking banner. Okay. 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 Let's talk about this Attack on Titan real fast. Uh, I'm not gonna go into any spoilers. Just gonna give you my thoughts. I put out, a video of my thoughts, to give you my quick, brief, thoughts on the trailer and whatnot. I didn't want to show nothing because I don't care if any other YouTuber is showing stuff. Like, I'm not gonna risk it. Now, in the future, I'm gonna think of something because with season 4 coming out, I definitely want to. I definitely want to do some type of live show with that with a group of people, like probably like a watch along or something like that. That would be really cool, and then like a review afterwards. Yeah, so yeah, this really came out of nowhere, right? It was funny that when I saw this has been mind you, this trailer and the poster has been out already for like probably like an hour or two. I was in strong disbelief that this trailer was real. I literally had to take a quick 5-10 minutes of research to really think, like really figure out if this was real or not. And it was real. I wish I would have got ahead of it sooner, because then that video would have done a lot more numbers. But it's doing well now. You know what I'm saying? But my excitement level for season 4 of Attack on Titan is just through the fucking roof right now. Like I can't wait. That's why I want to have a panel and have like a whole discussion about it. because it's like I could do the shit myself, but like having a whole group and just everybody talking about it would be fucking dope. Because we'll sit there. It'll be probably like 2 to 3 hour long discussions about just the whole series and stuff like that. But I definitely want to bring out more Attack on Titan content before season 4 comes out, the last season. Um, but I do want to do, like I said, I do want to do more Attack on Titan content. I'd be so down to do a whole watch along of the whole entire series until we get to the final season. But I will only do watch alongs if I have at least 10 to 15 people watching. I'm not doing that shit for just like 2 3 people. I'm not gonna do it if people are not gonna watch it. Like I'm down to do other watch alongs too. Like I, they have CB4 on HBO Max. I want to do a watch along for that like ASAP, but I want to make sure people pull up and show up. I know for a fact K Dot hasn't seen CB4, so I would definitely have him on the panel. He'd definitely get a kick out of that. Wait, what are you talking about, PB? PB, you said I'm not live right now? Saying I'm live still. That just threw me off for a second. But yeah, man, like I would love to do watch alongs, man. Shout out to LB, man. He really inspired me to do that shit. I'll be seeing everybody doing it, you know. Cause I wasn't really gonna fuck with it, but I see LB doing it, what I'm saying? He having fun with it, you know what I'm saying? I see K Dot did his. I was a part of his first like watch along or whatever with Jeepers Creepers. I really liked it. And yeah, Elliot from Movie Files. We did one for The Shining. That was fun. That was a great conversation. Just that's what kind of makes me want to do it more so than ever. I could care less about the actual like watching a movie. I just like discussing the movie. I would like to discuss the movie, discuss a show. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you get HBO Max and if you really want me to do watch alongs or whatever, if that's something that would interest y'all, let me know in the comments or in the chat, or I'll do a poll or something like that. We could make it happen. But like I said, I'm only going to do watch alongs if people watch along. You know, I'm not going to do it just cause. You know what I'm saying? Right, LB. Even you can hop on. Yo, LB, we should just do a CB4 watch along. We could either do it on your channel or my channel. I would rather do it on your channel because if we do it on your channel, you got more subs to be anyways. We could probably get 100 people in there. If me, you, and K Dot watch CB4 as a watch along, that'd be fun. That'd be fun time. That'd be a fun time. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Philip. Subtitles isn't for everybody, but I feel like your brain will get used to it. Like you'd be surprised how quickly your brain picks up on subtitles. Like you'll watch, all you have to really do is watch like an episode or two, and then like it flows by. It really does. It's like no different than watching the sub. You just listening to Japanese voices, and it is about multitasking, give or take. But like I said, your muscle memory and all that stuff, your brain picks up on all that. So Yeah, Bond Miller. I keep hearing that, man. That's why I said like I've been staying away from the manga, because I'm an anime only. But once the series is done, I'll probably go back and check out the manga just to see how it plays out. Because I know a lot of people are really excited for this season, and I am too. And what I heard from the manga readers, they said this is going to be the best season of an anime probably of all time, and I'm all for that. I'm all for that. But yeah, man, just I'm gonna make a poll or something like that tomorrow. We'll see. I'll make a poll on YouTube and Twitter, asking people, do you want to see watch alongs on the channel? And if I get a good number of amount of people that'll actually watch the shit with me, or actually just be in the chat interacting, I'll do it. But if not, then I gotta think of something else. But back on Attack on Titan season 4. That trailer was amazing because they threw so much at you. I've probably rewatched that shit like 30 times now. Probably more than 30. Yeah, well over 30. And just there's just so much, and just seeing other people's reaction to it is crazy. It's just like it feels like a completely different show now. Especially the animation. The animation I'm cool with. The animation looks clean. Um Things will probably get touched up on, you know what I'm saying? As far as the animation goes, because probably that's just like that's probably the unfinished product, and they're just touching up on certain effects, and it might look completely different from what we see in the trailer and stuff. So I'm excited. It is sad that Wit Studios is not um animating it, but it's cool, man. I'm liking the art style. I just need that release date. Now I keep hearing two different stories about this fucking release date. Like it's either going to keep its fall release date or get pushed to 2021. Now, either way, I'm cool with. I could wait. I'm a very patient person when it comes to like TV shows, so I could wait. But if you cancel that shit, I'll be angry. That's what angers me when they wait like 2 years and then they end up just telling you a show gets canceled or whatever. But it's dope though, man. I love the trailer. It felt like a finale. It felt like a finale to like something that's been pretty much. It felt like I got the same feeling. I know this is going to sound cliche, but it felt like Endgame. That's what Endgame should feel like. You know, we've been building up to this finale for like 7 years. 7 years, yeah, 7, 8 years. It's crazy, and it falls in line perfectly, kind of with the show, like the whole timeline with the show too. Like it's crazy. So yeah, man, it's gonna be wild, man. I'm hoping that that release date stays in the fall. It comes out in October. That'd be dope if it comes like right around like Halloween. It releases around that time. That'd be perfect. So we get a couple episodes of Tackle Titan in October. That'd be dope. I'm not gonna try to speculate because I don't want to like kind of spoil myself. But like with Attack on Titan, it's kind of hard to spoil yourself because you don't really know what to expect if you don't already expect it. If you're like a manga reader or something like that. If you're an anime only and you know what I'm saying right now, you don't know you don't know shit right now. You don't know it at anything what's gonna happen. So that's the thing that's gonna that piques my interest the most about this final season is just gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. So definitely tune in. You have plenty of time to go, you know, after the stream or whatever time you got downtime to watch whatever, you got plenty enough time to watch all the episodes of Attack on Titan up to this point. I think it's like 59. I could be wrong. It's probably 59 or it's probably in the 60s right now where with the episodes. So it's 3 seasons. You could bang it out real fucking quick. You can watch it subbed or dubbed. I really prefer the subbed. I'm telling you, the subbed is just vastly superior. I'm not saying the dub is bad. It's just like the sub is the way to really enjoy that show. That's all I'll say. But on that, because I know the sub to dub, I want to do a video on that. You know what I'm saying? Sub versus dub. I'll make a huge. I'm gonna make a nice lengthy video about sub versus dub from my perspective. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time for that, but I could put that together real quick because that's always been an interesting like debate in just the anime community and stuff, and just that's a whole two different fan bases within itself too. So that's interesting. Um, yeah, man. Attack on Titan season 4. I have to go back and rewatch the whole entire series again for like probably the 10th or 15th time. I've watched it so many times now, and I rarely watch shows over again. Like Cobra Kai, I'll rewatch. That's another show that needs to come out with a trailer. Now, if I get that, that's gonna be crazy as well. Because what I consider like the best shows that are being premiered right now, it's Attack on Titan and Cobra Kai. Those are the strong, like a strong 1 and 2 right there. Like nothing else matters this year, unless if it's like a brand new show. Brand new shows can kind of come out of nowhere, like Outer Banks. Outer Banks on Netflix is fire. But yeah, man, trying to crank out some of this content. Speaking of which, what time is it? At the 40. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up in like 10 minutes or so. 10 minutes or so. Yeah, Von Miller, CB4 is good, man. Like I said, I was talking about earlier. If y'all really down to do a watch along with CB4, if you got like HBO Max, or if you can get yourself a copy, then yeah, definitely we can make that happen, and we could just all watch it along and whatnot. It'd be a fun time. But like I said, I'm only going to do a watch along if people actually pull up and stuff, and you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna waste my time if people don't pull up or they don't want to watch the shits, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I was hearing that. I'll be cool with 20 episodes, to be honest with you. For the last season, I'll be cool with 20 to 20 should be the minimum. 25, 30 is the max. Because I know they're going to split it into two. So if we can get 12 and 12, if I could get 12 episodes for part one, 12 episodes for part two, or even do another 22 like they did for season 3, I'll be cool. Yeah, man. So much to fucking do. I got 2 movie reviews coming, more Studio Ghibli stuff coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? After I get done watching the House, Moving Castle, and was it Princess Mononoke? I know I'm probably fuck up today, but y'all know what I'm talking about. After that, I gotta see what else is the next I should watch. So I'm gonna try to watch as many as possible. Some of them I'm probably not gonna watch, like the cat shit. I ain't fucking with the cat shit. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Watch alongs that could be very possible. I plan on putting out more content on the second channel, the Prophets of Geek Culture. I will put a link. I'll put a link in the description after this goes up to where you could go find that, or you could just look it up on YouTube. Prophets of Geek Culture. I'm gonna be dealing with more of the animation side of it. Like I have two different type of videos I want to put on there. Just think of what Watch Mojo does, but I want to kind of do it differently in a way. But that's like kind of that's kind of my idea of type of videos I want to kind of throw up on there. We got all the types of different videos on there with just dealing with pop culture, talking about news, talking about gaming. It's slowly building up, but it'd be dope for y'all to go over there and subscribe. So see what y'all saying. Yeah, I'm watching Philip, I'm watching Hunter x Hunter right now. I'm close to like episode 30. I took a break off of it because I wanted to catch up with some of my videos and stuff. But once I get done some of these videos, I'm gonna get back into it. Um so far it's okay. I'm not blown away by it. I like some of the characters. It's okay, but I feel like it's gonna like Squeezy told me it's a slow burn. So yeah, I believe it's gonna get better over time as I watch it more. Who Somebody said the big three is Black Clover, Boruto, and My Hero. That's so false. Yeah, the big three could honestly be whatever you want it to be. But the big three to me, as far as uh what's getting played right now, and you know, for me, pretty much it would be my top three of this new generation. Though definitely off top is Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga, and Promised Neverland. But what I would say realistically, the big three would be My Hero, Attack on Titan, and uh and Vinland Saga. That's what I say. But it's gonna change. Like once, and I said this on K Dot Show. Once like Attack on Titan has done its run, Vinland Saga is right up next because Vinland Saga is a beast. That first season was incredible. I put that first season over the first season of Attack on Titan. That was hard for me to do, but I was just like, yeah, I would have to. I would say the first season of Vinland Saga was better than the first season of Attack on Titan. I love the first season of Attack on Titan, but that's gonna be the next big one. Bleach is coming back next year. That's gonna be crazy. That's in my top three of all time. Yeah, Bob Miller. I appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. New Jack City possibly. We can make it happen. We'll see what's good with it. I'm gonna see what I can do with it. But I appreciate you pulling up, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna start wrapping things up. And I'm gonna try to get these videos out. I don't want it to get too late and I end up falling asleep and shit gets delayed. I'm gonna work on some music. work on some other videos. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably see y'all either on K Dot's channel tomorrow or today. No, it would be tomorrow. Yeah, it'd be like tomorrow or something like that. You'll probably see me on his channel in the future, or you'll probably see me on General Zod's channel at tomorrow night or something like that. I appreciate y'all pulling up. I appreciate y'all yeah, just showing love, man. I appreciate it, man. Even though we didn't have that many people show up, I understand, like I said. It's just everybody streaming. I wish I could have streamed last night. Probably would have had a better show out, but it's whatever. You know, I ain't sweating it. Like I said, it's a random stream. It's nothing too major, but yeah, man. Expect some videos to come out in the next few days. You know what I'm saying? Some more random streams. Like I said, some of those dates might change. Um, Follow me on Twitter if you're not already following me on Twitter at perpminded420. And man, I'm gonna get out of here. I will see y'all later. Y'all be safe. Peace.